What's up, everybody? So you have seen it on other channels, but you have not seen it yet from me. We got the RedCat 5th Scale Vigilante right here. It's in the box. We gotta pull this guy out of the box and see what we're working with. It's gonna be the 5th Scale electric RC of the summer of 2024, in my opinion. It's, from what I've seen in videos, it's not quite bulletproof, but it has the potential to be great. So opinions I have on this Vigilante is it is an X-Max that's dressed as an Outcast. So if that makes sense, well, you'll see what I mean once we start running it. But it reminds me of the way an X-Max is built, and it reminds me of the way an Outcast handles. So I have an Outcast. I have this now. Let's see what happens. We'll unbox this. We'll take a look at it, and then you'll see as I run it how I feel. All right, guys. So here it is. We got the RedCat Racing Vigilante 1/5 scale brushless electric 4-wheel drive monster truck with a 1250 kV 4985 sized brushless motor, heat sink fan. This comes stock with an 18-tooth pinion, and what I have seen, I'm going to gear this up right away. All the electronics are made by Hobbywing. You got your RedCat. I think these run Hexfly. Yeah, Hexfly servos RedCat uses, and they're showing you that they have aluminum hubs for bearing carriers. This is pretty much a plastic chassis 5th scale monster truck. It reminds me a lot of how an X-Max is built, all plastic. So let's crack into this box. All right, guys, so I cut the seals. Let's get into it. I don't know why I only had one intact seal, but that's how it rolls sometimes. Here she is, guys. You're seeing it exactly the way that I am seeing it right now. Honestly, it looks like it's a little dirty, but I'll tip this up just slightly so that everybody can see how she looks in the box. And you really don't get an appreciation for these 5th scales until you actually see them, especially with the more scale bodies. I mean, I have 5th scales like this. You know, I got gas 5th scales, but a lot of them, they don't have these scale bodies on them. So this is a cool experience for me. Got these 2 boxes on the side that we got to pull out, and we got the main chassis in the middle. All right, guys. So now that it's out of the box, it's really starting to sink in that I do have one of these now. It's kind of one of those things where I was watching the videos on it and just drooling. After all, it still is a RedCat, but their RedCat is really stepping their quality up. Just like Roven has. Roven stepped their quality up tremendously over the past few years. My body's, I don't know if you can see that, but my body's all messed up here. That's not cool. The paint's all scuffed out of it. That's not cool, but it is a basher. Nice thick body. Ooh, we got another. It's rubbing there. Nice thick body. It has these reinforcement pads for where the shock towers are. My Outcast, I like this because my Outcast, the shock towers, the top of the shocks are poking right through the body. And no matter how much shoe glue you put on there, it doesn't work. They did a real nice job packaging all this. Cut this out of here. Got a nice, typical Fly Sky cheap end remote. I believe that's what RedCat uses, is Fly Sky. I could be wrong, but the last RedCat I bought did have Fly Sky. So guys, you got a decal sheet. It has a bunch of license plates, Vigilante stickers, and you got chrome accents that you can put on the truck. Let's see. Looks like they go on the side, maybe. I don't know. You'd have to look, but you definitely have the fender flares. Cool stuff, guys. This is all cool stuff. I'm guessing the start guide is a QR code. QR code, looks like everybody's going to these QR codes nowadays. The Tyrants had a QR code. That was the last RC I had that. And the Typhon Grom did too. So, looks like they got it zip tied in there. Just cut all the zip ties. It was tied in there with these incredibly thick police grade zip ties. It's definitely no weigh scale, guys. I think the shipping weight on this was 38 pounds or something like that. So don't quote me on that, but it was somewhere around there. So she definitely, chassis is weighted for sure. These aluminum hubs, I'm going to just take everything out. I'm going to Loctite everything that's screwed into metal because, well, one, it is a RedCat, and two, it's just good practice to do. We have the Hobby Wing RedCat branded ESC in here. These are XT90 connectors. So if you guys are wondering what connectors come on it, XT90. Here's your receiver and your servo. Pretty basic stuff here, guys. Pretty basic. Has a decent sized motor fan. Comes with limiting straps, which is huge because I noticed on my Outcast, these when you jump, the suspension droops and it blows the eyelets out for the shocks. So these having the limiting straps from the factory is huge. And these shock shafts are beefy too, guys. And they're aluminum body shocks with bleeder screws. That's some good stuff to come from RedCat from the factory. With the aluminum hub carriers, they really thought that out. Look at me testing the suspension without the tires on. So guys, you got a decent all-terrain tire. They got a nice decent soft to mild rubber compound. They're good. They're decent tires. They feel decent at least. I haven't ran it yet, so I don't know. And you got a nice brushed nickel finish. So your wheel nuts come in a separate bag, guys. I'm just gonna throw them on real quick. So if you guys would just look, this thing barely fits on my rolling bench here. Real quick, guys, before I end the video, I'd like to compare the RedCat to the Outcast. This is the other 5th scale electric basher I have. This one's running a Hobby Wing Max 5 system in it. So you guys could kind of see, this is the stock RedCat ESC, and this is the Hobby Wing Max 5. The Hobby Wing Max 5 is significantly bigger. It does look like it will fit in here. As far as the motor's concerned, I'm not too sure. It looks like you'll have enough length to get the Max 5 800 kV motor into that, about 5 inches. So it'll fit. It looks like it'll fit. Don't quote me on it. But these stock electronics are significantly smaller than the upgraded electronics I have in this. As far as wheelbase goes, looks like it's 17 from hub to hub, and it looks like the RedCat is about 20 from hub to hub. Tire to tire, 22 inches. Tire to tire, 22.5 inches. So the RedCat's a little bit wider, a little bit longer. It's a little bit taller than the Outcast, but I think that the width is what makes them seem like they handle like each other, because I've watched the videos on this. And it reminds me so much of this truck, and I don't know why. And until I run it for myself, I really won't know. All right, so RedCat Vigilante. Let's initial thoughts. I'm excited for it. This is something that it's going to be a whole new experience for me. Another electric fifth scale basher. Cool experience for me learning this truck. I'm excited, guys. RedCat's definitely stepping their game up. Guys. So if you want to see more, guys, make sure you check back, ring the bell, see when I start running this thing, because this Vigilante is fixing to get sent. I'll see you guys later. Catch you on the next one.